Hi, my name is Josh Lanning, and this is my presentation on the usage of my Wiki Learning page. First, I'd like to talk a little bit about some of the struggles and things that I came across. Um, in this project, I really struggled with the concept of really what to do my wiki over. I teach high school biology and earth science. Um, I started out trying and looking at a general wiki regarding biology as a whole, and quickly found that that could become extremely overbearing for the project itself. In the end, I chose to use my wiki page in order to teach a unit regarding the moral and ethical issues of cloning as a whole. I felt this topic could easily lend itself to a wiki where students could come in, uh, gather various viewpoints from the outside world, bring them into the wiki itself, and share them with their classmates. Um, in the end, students will be asked to write a short essay based on what they learn from the wiki itself, indicating to what extent they believe cloning should be allowed. This includes whether human cloning should occur at all, and in what cases if it is allowed. I started out the wiki with a brief introduction to the wiki site, just kind of defining the concept of cloning itself on the first page. Talked a little bit about the implications of technology in science as a double-edged sword. Really, just kind of trying to link together uh, the importance of technology in science, and talking about how science can be used to promote the welfare of humankind, but it can also be used to destroy or even harm it. On the left-hand side, I had 4 pages. The second page is known as the assignment page. This one, probably more than anything, is going to use the discussion space more than the other four. Maybe not quite so much as the third one, background and processes, which I'll talk about here in a minute. But this has just got the general overview of the assignment that the students are going to have to do at the very end, where they will go and upload their papers to the wikispace down below here. Um, Before they start, I plan to give them kind of an overview of how to come in and add materials to the wiki, especially on this page, and also the discussion page. I started out with just kind of a general introduction of themselves. This is just more to allow them to come in and explore the whole discussion page in the process of discussing and posting discussions, mainly because a lot of these students will not um, have had experience using wikis before. The third page of the wiki provides background and process information. On the first page, I talked a little bit about what cloning is, but more importantly, how it can be used to better mankind, and also some of the problems or dilemmas that are with it. On this page, I try to specifically stick to what cloning is, what the types of cloning what types of cloning are available. A lot of this information I got off of some websites that talk about cloning at a level that students at the high school level could understand. Towards the bottom, I have a series of videos and animations, some links that take them to some videos. There's one on CBS News from a couple of years ago talking about how we've gone to being able to clone man's closest relative in primates, and kind of how that's just kind of a jump skip away from being able to clone humans. Then there's some other ones along here that kind of walk through the process of cloning itself, and what happens, and what has to occur. Down here is a link to a genetics game that students can open up, okay, and take a look at the process of cloning a mouse. So do that just kind of as a way to reinforce games into learning. On the bottom of the page, I have a cloning PowerPoint that students can open up, and gives them access to a PowerPoint with some visuals that they can take a look at. This screen is completely dedicated to just helping students understand what cloning is, a little bit on what the issues are with cloning, but a lot of that I want them to go outside of the wiki page to find that information and then be able to bring it back into here. This page I will leave unlocked, which students can come in and edit, add files and structures to either on this page or on the assignment page, either one. After talking to the students, we'd probably decide which one would probably be best. This one's a little crowded as it is, but there's also a discussion page linked to this one too. The final page is simply just a reference page where I got some of the information that I provided. I will have students come in, and this is where they need to link their references either into the space provided or on the discussion page. Okay, either one, just so that we can, and like I tell my students, part of me is looking to make sure that you're not plagiarizing, but I like to check references more because if there's bad information out there, I want to become aware of it. I want to know if it's bad material that I can pass that on to the next group so that they don't go to that same material and use that, since, as we know now, anybody and everybody can actually post to the internet. It's fairly easy, as we're all finding out in this class. A couple of things I noticed that I definitely like about wikis is the availability for students to import their own work into the space. They can do that just about any page that you don't lock. This makes for a great opportunity for students to go ahead and work together more than just that 1 hour a day or 2 hours a day that they're with other classmates in class. If they find something at home, one of them can post it to the website, and anybody else that gets on here later after that posting has been done can work from that process as well. So I really like that collaborative environment that the wiki provides. I like the setup in terms of uploading and importing documents and web pages, as well as other links. I think it's pretty easy going for kids to figure out and be able to handle and use. A couple of things that I didn't like about the whole wiki process was I didn't like the feel of the site navigation and editing properties for the pages. I didn't feel that they were all that well defined. At times it felt like it was fairly hard to move things around the site. I don't think the help button really did much help at all. I found more in the videos that were provided by the class than I did from actually using the help button. Now, I've been told that if you pay for the subscription to the website itself, there's a lot more that comes along with the help region as well. In the end, although I really struggled with the whole concept of the wiki and getting things together and figuring out what I wanted to do with it for my class, I think overall it was a great concept. I will use the wiki in my classroom. I'll probably start out using it at the college level for the A&P class I teach at Hutch Community College, and then hopefully wikis are not allowed at our K through 12 building. I'm hoping if I can, show that wikis can be used for the good and not just for the evil, that our administration might relax a little bit and let us start having more access to that. So thanks for listening in, and I hope you have a great day.